Hi, it's Olivia, and I'm so happy to be back as usual for another book haul for the month of February. And also, I just think I'm looking at the stack of books right now, and I just think it's a good looking haul. Like, they got some good covers. I'll make sure to show them up close. But let's just get started. So starting us off is These Infinite Threads by Tahira Mafi, which, as you can tell from the shine, it's a very pretty pink kind of foily shine, and it's the sequel to this Woven Kingdom, which also has this very gorgeous like gold foily look. And this one has this, I love the design, like on top of the foil, like the design of this sword, knife, dagger. Is there someone who's educated on these things, who knows their weapons? This looks like a dagger to me. But anyway, Tahira Mafi is back with this very exciting sequel that once again brings the magic, it brings the swoon-worthy romance, and this does take place immediately after book one that left off on this very big cliffhanger. So, you know, like with sequels, I don't like to tell many details because I don't want to spoil, but what I can tell you is that we get to see this new kingdom in this world. We get to see a very rich, magical kingdom, and that is Toulon, which is Cyrus's home. And also our main character, in the wake of book one, is still trying to figure out that she's kind of caught between her destiny versus her heart, you know? So next I have My Flawless Life by Yvonne Woon with, I mean, just look at this cover. I'll give your eyes a second to try to uncover. There's almost like a second image within some of the pieces of this design. Just very neat stuff. And this one is a scandal-filled mystery kind of thriller where we also have an unreliable narrator at the center of it all. And I like to pose this question to you. How do you feel about unreliable narrators in stories? I think that they could be quite fun. I think it could be very fun. Maybe a little frustrating, but exciting. I don't know, there's just something about those unreliable narrators in books, movies, TV shows. But what this plot is about is very reminiscent of the kind of bigger headline that we'd seen a couple years ago with the college admission scandal, where the wealthy and privileged were kind of scamming their way to getting their kids into these elite colleges and universities. And we follow our main character, Hannah, who is a fixer, meaning that at this elite private school that she goes to, which is the most elite private school in Washington, D.C., when people have a problem, they go to her. She's a fixer. And I like how they worded it right here. It says, this is a gripping thriller about fixing our friends, ourselves, and our complicated past. And this is a revealing story about privilege and identity. So this is going to be a really fun read that's got a lot of layers to it. And next I have Out of Character by Jenna Miller. And I'll let you see the back too. See the little kitty on the bed? So this story really is a mashup of the fat positivity that you'll find in other novels like Dumplin' and Puddin', and also at the same time a celebration of nerd culture and geek culture that you'll find in books like Geekerella. And this one features a fun online/offline love triangle where our main character Cass is kind of torn between her feelings for this very cool girl at school who she has a crush on, Taylor, and also her kind of snarky online bestie, Rowan. So next up I have Lola At Last by J.C. Peterson, who is also the author of Being Married Bennett. And we've also got another cute cover. It's very aesthetic with the Polaroids and kind of the camping doodles spread out. But anyway, this is a modern Pride and Prejudice retelling, except rather than following our usual protagonist, Elizabeth Bennet, we're following the sibling, Lydia Bennet. So we're following the sibling story, and for here, that is our main character, Lola, and on the outside, she's very witty and daring, but inside, she's got some of the same struggles as everybody else with, you know, trying to figure out who she is, where she's going, where she belongs. And this is not only a good read for Jane Austen fans, but also if you're a fan of some more contemporary authors like Jenny Han and Becky Albertalli, you'll want to pick this one up too. Next I have If I Can Give You That by Michael Gray-Bula, which it also has this very cute cover. But in this story, the author really shares a lot of his own experiences being trans and gay in this very deeply honest and layered look at trans identity and sexuality. So this book is definitely an emotional read, but it also has a slow burn friends to lovers romance at its core, and it also is a celebration really of found family and the queer community. And this also features really realistic and nuanced depictions of characters dealing with mental health like depression and anxiety. So next I have Revel by Lisa Mia Smith, and again with the cover. I love the kind of like kaleidoscopic design going on here, but this story is actually about a fantasy version of 1920s New York. So very fun, and we've got elements of magic and time travel, and also we have a star-crossed romance going on. So there's just a lot to look forward to with this one, and it's also perfect for fans of Stephanie Garber. And last but not least, I am rounding up this haul with a graphic novel. So that is going to be Project Knot by Chelsea Ferrundi. And in this, the future is not all that it seems and is quite dangerous. And this is a romantic queer time travel graphic novel. So we follow Ren and Mars, who are these two star-crossed boys from different points in time who fall for each other. And this is as everything they believe to be true about their time travel program is coming into question. So that has brought us to the end of today's book haul. I'm gonna hold them all once more, like usual, so you can see them all again. But I'd love to know your thoughts on any of these books. I'd also love to know what you're currently reading. If you've read anything good lately. And as per usual, if you are interested in any of these books, feel free to check the links in the description where you'll find everything you need. Also, feel free to check out your local library, see if they have any, or maybe request them. And I will see you in another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.